Do you feel that your to-do lists are scattered all over the place? And you're juggling between your goals, your uni deadlines, and that one random idea you had at 3 a.m. Yep, I've been there too. Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Garanj. I'm a second year immunology student at Monash University here in Australia. It is now the middle of January, and the back to school season is slowly approaching us. Keeping this in mind, I designed the perfect nurture template for students, whether you're in high school or university. So this template will hopefully help you manage your assignments, your subjects, your notes, and ace your goals in 2025. If not, it would help you at least fake it. So without further ado, let's dive straight into it. So as you can see, this is the main dashboard of the student template. I have a cool backyard. I love planes and my favorite airline is Singapore Airlines, so I'll just put that in the background. I have a motivational quote over here, so you guys can replace it with whatever image you like and make it aesthetic. I tried to go with the minimalistic vibe for this one, but I'll also try to include some colorful icons, so hopefully that helps you guys. So let's talk about the to-do list over here. So over here I have the inbox view where I have all of my tasks assigned to their specific category and their due dates. So I can put in a task. Let's say I'm gonna clean my wardrobe, and so that would be part of the chores, and let's say that would be due for January 13th. Yeah, and it would automatically assign to the right due date. Next we have the due today view where I have all the tasks that are due for today. So today I have to clean my room and write in my life notes book. Then we have the due soon tab where I have all of my tasks up until 2 weeks from today. So for example, I have to clean my desk, go out with family for tomorrow. Yeah, and those are all the tasks. One more thing about this to-do list: whenever you check off the boxes, it would go straight into the archive view, so you can just select them and delete them from here. Command Z or Control Z on Windows, you can get them back. And that's the same for to due today or due soon. So I can just check them off, they're all done, and I can just bring them back as well if I accidentally put them in archive, and they would all be back in their own specific views. So this was about the to-do list. If you go down, we have the this month and this week view. So in the this month view, you can see all the assignments that you have coming up for the whole month, and in this week view, you can do the same thing but for the whole week. If you go down, you can see all the units that we have for university, and for high school students they can change these tags to specific years. So if you're in year 10, year 11, or year 12, you wouldn't need these tags too much. But if you want to separate it for different years, so let's say year 10, year 11, you would just you can just change these from here. For uni students, they already have this set up for their first year, their different semester, or if your uni has trimesters maybe, they can change it accordingly. I have a 5-year degree, so it's up to 5 years. And yeah, these are all the units. You can change the icon from here. I haven't done anything, so feel free to make it as aesthetic as you want. So if you go in the unit now, it just opens in side peek, and this is a place for you to do whatever you want to do. I've put in a sample template over here, so you can put in a class info, course description, required textbook, whatever the grading scheme is. And then over here you can see there's a notes view and an assessments view, and I'll talk about this in a moment. Over here you can also see I've built actually a revision tracker. So what you can do is you can change the due date from here of whenever you last revise. So let's say I revised this subject on yesterday, so it would say yep, revised 1 day ago. If I go back and change that to 8 January, that would be revised 3 days ago. If I go over a week, that would go not to revise, you have to revise soon. And then if you go up, you can change the confidence of the topic that you're studying on. So it could be mediocre, it could be good, perfect. So let's say on January 8th I went with mediocre, but then after that when I revised today again, I can just change that to perfect, or I'm perfect with the topic. And yeah, I'll talk about the notes and the assessment part in just a moment. But before that, let's go back to the home dashboard now. This is our navigation bar. So there are 4 different pages. The home page, which is this. We have an assessment page, we have a notes page, and we have a units page. Over here we have a toolbox. So these are all the buttons which are handy for you. So if you want to add an assessment, add a new task, add a new note. And over here you can put in your goals. So no matter whichever tab you're on, you have always the goals in front of you, and you're focused on the thing that you're doing. So for me, it's getting a 90 plus RAM and or a 3.5 GPA, and getting into Dean's List by this year. So let's go into the assessment tabs now. So as you can see over here, we have the navigation tab synced in. I have around 6 different views: due today, tomorrow, due soon, inbox view, archive view, and overview view. So in the inbox view, we have all the assignments that are due. They are linked to the units that you have. So if I create an assignment, let's say engineering report, that would be for my Eng 1623, and I can just select the type. That would be a report. You can change the types as you like. I can put the due date, let's say it's for tomorrow, and yeah, this is the days left is a formula, and this would also sort accordingly to the due dates, and you can see your assignments that are due for today, tomorrow, and how many days I have left from today. You can put your notes over here. And yeah, that's it about the inbox tab. Once again, the same thing when you check off your report. When I check off my assignment, it would go into the archive type, and when I uncheck it, it would go back into the inbox tab. Then I have the due today view, where I have all the assignments that are due today. I have a cool emoji over here, the freezing one, because you know we all freeze on the day of our assignments. Yeah, we have a due tomorrow view, where I've put a nerdy face, so we have to start grinding because we only have 1 day left for the assignment. Yeah, I just found it funny. And this is the due soon tab. This is the one where you just have the specific number of days that are left for the assignment. Then in the archive tab, I showed you already. This is where all the assignments come when they're done, and this is the overview tab, which you also saw in the dashboard. This is the monthly view of all the assignments. If you go down, I've created another dashboard over here for the assignments, where you can track your progress on the assignments. So my engineering report, let's say it's in progress. When it's done, I can just put it over here. And the cool part is when I go back into the inbox and I tick the engineering report from here, because it's already done, it would just remove this from here as well. So that's pretty cool. You won't have to do it all again. So I just reduced that for you. And yeah, that's about the assessment tracker. Let's go to the notes tab now. So once again, we have the navigation block synced in, and this is a pretty simple notes view. You can put on a cover if you want. And this is once again linked to all the units that you saw earlier in the dashboard, which I was talking about, the 2 different views for notes and assessments. You can put in the notes over here. I've just named it lecture because you can do it whatever you want. You can put in the date whenever it's due. This will also sort accordingly to the date. You can link in any attachments and any notes you have. Whenever you click new page on this, I've already set it as a default template. So let's say immunology notes. Yep, and I would link that to one of my immunology subjects, which would be 1112. And if I open that, I have the template with all the course information, lecture overview, detailed notes, important definitions, and questions and clarifications. If you don't like the template, I'll show you how you can edit it. So if you want to change the template, you can go on the new button over here, drop down, 3 dots, and then just go edit, and you can change the template over here, however you like to, however you feel to. And yeah, this is about notes. You can link it to your units. So let's move on to the units page now. So this is the same as the view that you saw on the dashboard, We have all the ears. These are all the hidden groups. So when you put your units over here, you can see them. And the thing I really like about the board view is that it just allows you to have an overview of your whole degree. So you can see all your units, your whole course map, all at a glance. So that's what I love about the board view. And yeah, this is about units. So the next handy thing is the toolbox. Since it's synced in all the pages, you can add the assessment. If you want to add an assignment from here, let's say another lab report, just because I can't think of anything else. You can go type other report. Units would be, I don't know, maths lab report. I don't know if it exists. I've just kept it. Due date tomorrow, and yeah, notes, blah blah. Yep, and it's added in assessments. You can add the new task from here as well. It would go straight to the dashboard, and you can also add a new note, and it would go straight to the notes tab over here. You have your goals over here, and yeah, and the main reason I synced this block up is it's because sometimes you leave Notion on the unit tab, or maybe the notes tab or the assessment tab. You're not always are going to be on the home tab. So let's say if I'm on the notes tab, right, I have to go to home tab first, then I have to click the buttons. No, you don't have to do it in this one. You can just add this assessment or the new note just from it, whatever you like. Let's go back to home and let's finish off the units part. So if I go back to this unit again, so these are the two views that you would have for your units. Okay, there we go. Yep. So if I had a page over here, it would sync in with the notes page in the dashboard. And yeah, if you go on assessments over here, you can see all your assessments over here, link with the units. So if you had an assessment over here, it's going to link in with the assessment tracker in the dashboard. So let's go back, and whenever you add a new unit over here or a new subject, if you go new page, I've also created a template for this. So let's say my next unit would be math 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And when I click that, I have my whole template once again, and you see that we don't have the same notes page as we did, and that's because I couldn't create that in a template because that would be specific to each unit. So what you can just do it, you can just go filter, select the unit. So this unit is MAT 3, 4, 5, 6, and you would have all the notes that are related to this one. You can just hide it, and same for the assessment tab. Go to filters, add your unit, that would be MAT 5632, and yeah, there you go. Just start it from here, and you're ready to take your template. Yeah, and you're ready to use your template. Oh, sorry, no, 5632. It should be. There you go. Ooh. Yep, and yeah, and if you go back, if you want to change the template, do the same thing again. Drop down from the new button, and from here you can just go edit, and you can edit the template how you want to. And yeah, that's it about this one. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this Notion template that I made. I hope you guys find it useful. Please give it a go. I'll put the link in the description box. You can find it there. And yeah, if you liked the video, please give it a like, and please consider subscribing to the channel. I would really appreciate it. If not, provide me some constructive feedback. Feel free to give me comments about the Notion template, and in the future I might even share my own Notion dashboard, which would be a bit more advanced. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's it about for this one, and hope you guys like the template. Until then, see you guys. Bye bye.